Hello, in this video I'd like to talk about the book I have been reading. So this is one of the books that I've been reading. I have read about twice. Some of the chapters I read 3 or 4 times because they're very, very interesting. This is one of the books that I started reading. This is a book by Yuval Noah Harari. It's called Sapien. I think most of the people in our country who are learning English, they have read it, and that's also Burmese translation. And most of the people who have read it, and I'm pretty confident that they haven't been let down by this book. This is a book I started reading because one of my friends from US, she recommended me to read this book, and actually, to be honest, I didn't think I'd be interested in it, but I started reading and I couldn't put it down. I kept reading and reading. So that's why I started exploring other books. I bought Homo Deus. This is about our future. This is about the technology and how people will deploying technology in the future, and how AI, might well dominate us in the future, and that kind of stuff. And I also read another book called 21 Lessons for the 21st Century. This is a book that I read with some of my friends at the book club at the Macon Center, and we had a great time discussing most of the issues that are covered in this book. So I also read Unstoppable as 1 and 2. Actually, these 2 books are for the children, but it's great to read, and especially for those students whose English it's not that advanced, and then they can start reading. Although it's about the history of humankind, and I'm pretty confident that they're going to find it fascinating. And this is the last book that I'm not bought, and I got it as a present from one of my students, and he gave it to me, and Nexus, and I think it came out in September 9, I think. I've been reading this book these days, and I really love it. And this is about AI revolution and how AI is going to shape our future and that kind of stuff. So I've read about 200 pages, and I think I need to read about another week maybe. And then I also discussed, most of the students ask me how I teach. How I teach is that I usually pick a book that I believe they will find definitely interesting, and I discuss these issues. Right? I discuss like technology, and like happiness, and economy, and environment, and social everything. Every topic that I believe it is related to my student, and that will improve their speaking skill, their thinking skill, their critical thinking, their creativity, and everything. That's what I do. I mean, these books can definitely boost our creativity and critical thinking. So after reading this book, and students are going to realize that with the information provided in this book, and they will be able to think critically too. So if you're watching these videos, I like to highly recommend you to read these books. I know that you're going to love these books because they will definitely sort of enlighten you in a way that you have never been enlightened. Thank you very much.